Have you ever stopped to think about how amazing it is that your heart is constantly and consistently pumping blood throughout your entire body and will do so for the rest of your life? Or that you can lift parts of your body whenever you feel like it? Or walk wherever you want to go? There are so many components to how our bodies work, but for now we're going to focus on how specific muscle types are important for these often unappreciated abilities. Muscles are bundles of muscle fibers that are excited through electrical impulses, which cause them to tighten or shorten, a function called contraction. It's interesting that although muscles can be moved in many different directions, extrinsic signals are only used to make them contract. There is no active signal for muscles to relax. Now, let's get into the differences between muscle types. There are 3 separate muscle types: smooth, skeletal, and cardiac. Skeletal muscles are those that you're probably thinking of when you hear the term muscle. These fibers are long and have many striations, which look like stripes of darker and lighter bands. These striations are due to alternations between actin and myosin, the proteins responsible for contraction. Skeletal fibers have many nuclei that are not centrally located. Skeletal muscles are responsible for all voluntary movement. So if you're moving your eyes right now to watch this, you have skeletal muscles to thank. Ligaments, which are fibrous connective tissues, connect these muscles to the bones. So when contracting the muscle, you simultaneously move the bones of your body, allowing you to perform any voluntary physical activities that you can think of. The second muscle type is smooth muscles. Smooth muscles are made of short muscle fibers and are wide in the middle and taper in at both ends. Think of the shape of a spindle. They contain a single nucleus within each fiber, and there's no visible striation. The lack of striation is why smooth muscles have a softer, smooth appearance. These smooth muscles form the walls of your internal organs. If you look at the viscera, like the stomach and liver, they look smooth. These muscles contract, for example, to aid digestion, but this activity is completely involuntary. You can't move your own liver by thinking about it. Cardiac muscle is a muscle all on its own. These fibers are short and spindle-shaped, similar to smooth muscle fibers. However, unlike smooth fibers, cardiac muscle fibers appear somewhat striated and have a single central nucleus. Only the heart has cardiac muscle, as the heart is the only organ that needs to contract 100,000 times a day. These contractions are intrinsic and require no stimulation to send blood throughout your entire body. Did you know that if you stretched all of the blood vessels of the human body out, they could wrap around the earth more than 2.5 times? No wonder the cardiac muscle needs to work so hard. Hopefully this overview of the muscle types helped you to understand the structural and functional differences between each of them. And I hope that it also increased the appreciation of your muscles, because no matter what they look like, they sure are necessary to help keep you moving and alive.